Yeah. So double honors to the other apostle of GMS Great Millstone, and I hope y'all can still hear me. And you know, without further ado, salutations to the elect. Without further ado, let's get into the lesson with the title "Give Your Burdens to the Lord." Okay, so whenever you're going through some things, whenever you feel like you are worrying, wearying of evil things, you can put a prayer and ask the Most High to take it over and basically to help you out of the situation, because He's the Most High. He's all powerful. He can take basically anything, you know. Our power, our God, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, He has no limitations. Okay, He doesn't get tired. Okay, He has infinite energy. Okay, so casting all your care upon Him will surely cause you to feel better, you know, because He's able to take everything away, like all the worries, that you have, and basically make it lighter for you, But you gotta pray for it, And Yahweh Shai, who everybody calls Jesus, his real name is Yahweh Shai, a so-called dark-skinned man with white woolly hair and a white beard, okay, and the white of his eyes has the color red. Yahweh Shai presents our prayers to the Lord, because now we cannot just go directly to the Most High, whose name is Yahweh. We have to go through the Son, via the Son Yahweh Shai, okay, in order to reach the Most High Yahweh, for our prayers to reach the Most High Yahweh. He is the door now, okay. Yahweh Shai is the doorway now. So we're gonna read a few scriptures concerning this topic, because you might go through some things in your life right now and you'd be like, hey, it's too much, man. How is this normal for a human to go through? How is this normal for me to go through? How can I keep on doing this without really seeing a way out? And we know that the kingdom is gonna come, okay? But sometimes it feels like you are stuck in like a certain cycle in your life that is like negative, and you are thinking negatively the whole time and pessimistic, you know. So you're getting into like a negative spiral, so to say, and you don't really see the goal clearly anymore from at certain moments. But never forget the end goal, man. Salvation and the kingdom. Never forget what you're doing this for. Maybe you're doing it for yourself. Maybe you're doing it for your household. You know, who knows, man. But always remember what you are doing this for. Staying in this truth. So without further ado, man, First Peter's chapter 5, verse 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, unto the mighty hand of Yahweh, that He may exalt you in due time. So you gotta humble yourself, basically submit yourself to the Lord, listen to Him, and then when the time is right, in due time, He's gonna uplift you. Okay. Verse 7. Casting all your care upon Him, for He careth for you. So all your care, okay? Not some. You can cast all your cares, all your burdens, okay? All your anxiety that you feel, you can put it upon the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and He takes care of it. You know, like there are Hebrew prayers for Him to take away the evil worry out of your mind. I have a Hebrew prayer. I forgot how it went out of the top of my head, but you can put the Hebrew prayer up, okay, which is the strongest form of prayer, in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yashai, to take away that evil worry, to take away those burdens, or to make the burden lighter for you, depending on what you're going through, Then the word care goes into the Greek word merimna, if I'm correct, merimna. You can look it up in the Blue Letter Bible app. Then you click on the First Peter 5 and 7. You click on the first. Then you have like a menu where you click on interlinear concordance, and then you can scroll downwards, and then you see all the words in English, and you see it on the left in either Greek or Hebrew, and in the New Testament it's in the Greek. And that's how we always go into the depths and meanings of words. Okay, so the Greek word there is merimna, which basically care goes into anxiety, man. Okay, your worries, anxiety. And what is anxiety? A feeling basically of worry or nervousness or unease about something with an uncertain outcome. So you're not certain about it. So, you might be a bit shaky. You might be like, oh, what's going to happen? Pray to the Most High to help you, man. Okay? The word care also goes into the word solicitude, which means basically care or concern for someone or something. Maybe you have a family member that is dying, or you might have a brother in his truth that is slipping up a bit, and you don't want to see him slip up. You know, so you pray for them, for example. And it's up to the Most High if He shows mercy to your family member, for example. You know, because if they are trying their best to live righteous, you can pray for them, man. But if they're living wicked, if they're living a wicked lifestyle, I would not suggest that you pray for them, you know, because they are being judged, okay, in their wicked lifestyle. All right. But I remember one of the elder apostles, I believe elder apostle Gabar, when his mother was sick, he basically anointed his mother, the crown of her head, with olive oil, and he prayed to the Lord for him to help his mother from the sickness. And I believe his mother lived 2 years longer. Okay, so I don't know if she was in the truth or not, but it shows you like you could pray sometimes for your close family members if you are really, in anxiety, and you always can say, "Thy will be done." Okay, it's up to the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yashai if He's gonna heal them, for example, if they are sick, or if He's gonna protect them when something bad might happen. So in the NLT it says, "So humble yourself." So 1 Peter 5:6. "So humble yourselves under the mighty power of Yahweh, and at the right time He will lift you up in honor." You see, give all your worries and cares to Yahweh, for He cares about you. You see. Now Matthew 11:28. "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are weary." "Come unto me, all ye that labor and are weary and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." So if you are weary, like you are tired, heavy laden, like a lot of burdens, you should come to the Most High and to His Son Yahushua, because there's where you're gonna find your rest. Okay, in His truth is ultimately where you find your rest. Like you're gonna go through some things, but it's ultimately gonna give you rest, man. Like demons fucking with you, you can pray to the Lord and to take away these demons, man. Or you can fast and pray, and these demons go away. Then you have rest. And it's a blessing, and it gives peace of mind knowing our future, man. That we are gonna be kings. Are the woman gonna be princesses, so to say? We're gonna have spiritual powers. We're gonna be immortal. Like this gives ease of mind. This gives you really rest, man. Knowing that you're not gonna always be in this society, in this wicked society, working the whole day for Esau Edom, okay, making the bare minimum, okay, eating polluted food and drink, all right, feeling tired the whole day, low in energy. It's a blessing and the rest in our minds to know that this is not gonna be forever, man. Okay, the kingdom is coming. That's gonna be forever. The kingdom of Yahushua. All right. So in the NLT, then Yahushua said, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest." Okay, so Yahushua is going to give us that rest that we are seeking for. You're not going to find your rest in this kingdom like 100%. Okay, there's a scripture also says like, uh, uh, um, arise, depart. This is not your rest. I believe in the book of Micah, chapter 2 verse 10. But basically, you're not gonna find 100% rest here, man. Like, how can you, man? Waking up every day, your body smells the you might have showered the night before, and when you wake up, you smell again. So these bodies are getting sick and dying every day. You gotta go to your job that you might not even like. You gotta go do some things that are costing a lot of energy. So you getting sick and tired here, man. So this is not our rest, man. You're trying to go out for a walk, get fresh air. All you're breathing is gas from cars and pollution. Chemicals, chemtrails in the air. Makes no sense, man. You're trying to eat healthy. Even the food that you are eating is polluted. So that's why we say we just try to eat the best out of the worst, so to say. And of course, we try our best to keep the dietary law. You know, Leviticus chapter 11 shows you what you can eat and what you cannot eat. You know, so a lot of these diseases also won't happen if you keep the dietary law. Don't eat no crab, no swine flesh, which is pork, no shrimp, no lobsters. No oyster and things like that, man. Okay, but from the fish you can eat like salmon or tuna, like fish that have both skins and fins. Oh, sorry, scales and fins. Like a tuna or salmon. A shark has fins, but it doesn't have scales, so you cannot eat no shark or a snake or whatever, man. And of the land animals, Leviticus 11, okay, you can eat, like, for example, a cow, because he chews the cud. He re-chews his food. So animals that re-chew their food and have like a divided hoof, those are clean animals for us to eat also. But there's also videos about what you can eat and cannot eat. So that's another topic. So let me park the car real quick. Let me see. So let me end it off with this scripture, man. First Corinthians, because the Most High never gives you anything that you cannot handle. Okay. So even though it might feel like it's something that you cannot handle, you can always pray for the Most High to ease the burden. You might go to a thing at your job. You might have a big conversation whether you can keep your job or not, or you might have a big conversation about getting more money out of your job, but it might go sideways. You might get fired, or what else. You might have a conversation with your household, which is going to be important for them. If they don't want to listen, that you now you're gonna split ways, or if they want to listen, now you can stay together. I don't know, man. Okay, whatever you're going through, you can pray for it. But just know this, man. 1 Corinthians 10:13. There had no temptation taken you, but such as is common to men. So people go through certain things, you know, that we also go through, man. Like, you got to go to your job. Sometimes you be late at your job. Sometimes something might happen in the traffic. You get stuck in a traffic jam. You might bump your little toe. Who knows, man? Other people also experience these things. Um, it says, "But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able." So we can trust upon the Most High that He will never give you anything that you're going to suffer that is above what you're able, so above your limit. You will never get something above your limit, man. Like, if your limit is 50, he can give you 30, he can give you 40, he can give you 49, which is going to feel like it's your limit, but still it's not your limit technically. But will with a temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. So when you're going to some things, there's already a door waiting for you to open, to enter, and now get out of that whole situation that you was in. And once you get out, you're gonna be like, wow, was I really tripping over this? you know so I hope this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praises and highest honor to the Most High Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Kakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akiyama across this world, who are spreading this knowledge and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the few sincere brothers and sisters out there who are also listening, and may the election be upon your households. God shalom. which means peace unto you.